Back in June, I committed myself to these two goals.
On episode 1, I did a 240.3 as my fast lap, so I'd like to do a 220.3, 20 seconds faster. Goal number 2, to get into the teens. To me, getting into the teens is sort of the big time. So goal number 2 is to get at least a 219.9, and doing it with my stock engine and transmission.
So my personal best is a 221.5, before and after adding the race compound tires. And this thing might have been fast during the Eisenhower administration. At this altitude, let's say 0 to 60 in 11 seconds. Yeah, 1.6 seconds is a lot to make up, but there's always time. No problem, right? Big problem. Due to, life, this could be my last track day. So, no worries. But it's not all doom and gloom. As somebody at the track said, there's not a lot of Subaru left in your Subaru. Time to go on a diet. That bumper weighs 10 pounds. Seriously, though, I'm taking the advice of 3 people. Fairmont Ken, who says I should be braking less and to turn 10. Daniel, who says I should get on the gas earlier. And Son with his 150 lap. Yes, you heard that right. He did a 150 lap. He really uses the curbs to widen the track, so I'll be trying that. Session 1 turned out to be nothing but a cluster. And I don't mean anything as lovely as a cluster of grapes. Including this poor guy whose engine lid came loose and was scraping on the ground, causing paint and fiberglass damage. Getting some clear track, I knock off a 220.6, so I'm only 3/10 off my first goal. And despite some traffic at the corkscrew, I made that goal the very next lap. So between weight reduction, stiffer bushings, and race tires, I was able to drop my lap time 20 seconds between episode 1 and episode 15. If you watch my videos, you'll come to realize that session 4 is basically a jack-off session. Fast laps don't happen in session 4. So if I'm going to make goal number 2, session 3 is likely my only chance. I've got to do it right now. Vintage Formula V's are cool, and I have one in front of me. And now there's 2. I'm catching them, but it doesn't mean I can pass them. So I come up with a cunning plan and head for the pit lane. And there it is, clear track. But after a lap or 2, I come across this Cayman. If I have my story straight, this isn't his first track car, but it is the first time with the Cayman. Now I have some experience with mid-engine cars. They handle great right up to the limit. Past the limit, you die. So this guy's smart in taking it a little bit easy. My problem is his 20-mile-an-hour speed advantage on the straight. I don't know how I'm going to get around him. All I can do is get into speed racer mode and hope for the best. Notice how he didn't overreact? That's exactly how you do it. Well played, sir. The dash cam has a dead battery, so I can only estimate my quartering speeds based on sector times. I lost half a second getting past the Cayman in turns 1 through 3, and made up about half a second going through 4 and 5. That was the fastest through that section, well, ever. The best news I'm going to get all year, and I didn't even see it. So with lap 8 coming up, I don't realize that I've already made my goal, so I'm pushing hard. I go for the pass, and so does Ken. That was fun, but it ruined lap 8. So on lap 9, I'm humping it to get past this Formula V. So I've gotten past the V, and this time I am paying attention to the lap timer. It's telling me that a 2:19 lap is possible. There's 1.2 Gs. I'm pushing it. This time I did see that I reached my goal. And officially, I beat lap 6 by just over 1/100th of a second. To quote Formula One driver Sebastian Vettel, yes, 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 yes.
Yeah, but you still passed me. Oh, that was so much fun into turn 1. Yeah. Line flat out. Oh, maybe not.
Oh!
Oh, yeah, no.
That was
yeah.
fun. I like that. Oh.
Ken's car had been running great all day. Faster laps than me if I'm honest. But then do you see this puff of smoke? Remember what I said about session 4? Lap 6, turn 12, his crankshaft broke in half. Luckily he's a mechanic, but still. So after the obligatory tow truck picture, our day was done. Now I don't know if there's going to be another video. It's not looking too good at the moment. I'm pretty sure selling this car is going to rank as one of my top regrets. But what are you gonna do? Now this is the part where I always say that I suck. But you know what? Today I didn't.